by hikers.
Turn right. Yep, it was quite busy that weekend. Tents all out in the yard.
This is the way Maria took y'all back.
Yeah, I think she went up that road.
I've been around.
And you just take that little road right there.
Let's see, that's going out. I gotta go right here. Yep, this is where I've been.
It's right down here is where.
Oh. Here?
Yep.
Yep, I've been here before.
Alrighty, y'all. Here I am, scene of the crime. Back at Laughing Heart Hostel in Hot Springs. Fred drove me on over here. It took 2 hours to get from Fontana Dam to back here to Hot Springs. It's quite a long drive. But we made it. He had a little transmission issue, but he was able to keep it running and got me here just in time to get hiking. So it's May 22nd, and we're gonna call this day 53. I'm gonna get started again, and so without further ado, I'm gonna hike because I'm excited. All right, and I think we got 1,035 through hikers that we've counted so far. I don't know how many more I'm gonna get, but I'll keep counting them till the end, and then we'll restart that count when we get back up to Maine next week. All right, I'm gonna get hiking. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, bye-bye. Mountain laurels are out, huh? Check it out. Wonder if I'm gonna see any rhododendrons flowering up here. That'd be nice. Pretty though. Well, I'm just up here about, I don't know, a mile and a half into this climb up Bluff Mountain. It's like 4 miles. 8 miles into my day. So not doing bad at all. But you can tell after being off for a month, you're just a huffing and a puffing coming up these mountains. My legs feel pretty good. It's just, they're just tired, and it takes time. So I'm just kind of moseying on up the trail today and just taking plenty of breaks, and we'll see how it goes. My knee feels good. The only problem is that this leg is a lot smaller than this leg. I can't believe how atrophied my muscles got over just 2 weeks. It's amazing. And I'm just wearing just a compression sleeve for some support. It seems to help just provide that support while these tissues strengthen over the next couple of days or so, or a couple of weeks actually, more than likely. And yeah, I'll keep on hiking. Somebody had asked me about my leg the other day, and my leg is doing fine. The injury that took me off the trail back in April is not a problem. In fact, 2 days before my surgery, is perfectly fine. I wasn't having any problems at all with my leg. So let's see, just a little update here where I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna go and how this is all gonna work out. I have a week, really, until Sunday and Monday at the latest. I have a plane ticket to Bangor, Maine next Tuesday on the 30th, so I've got to be done hiking down here at the very latest by Monday, but I'm hoping to be done hiking on Sunday, so I can at least have a day of rest at home with Mushroom before I take off for Maine. So I'm started today at mile 274, and I'm gonna at least go to Fontana Dam. That should get me down to about 165 as far as the mileage concerned. These are no-bow miles, by the way. But if I'm doing well, I'm gonna maybe try to make it to Stokoa Gap, which is another 15 miles down the road. But we'll just see how I feel and what time I get there and all that jazz. So yeah, for these next couple of days, I'm not really worried about how many miles I walk. I'm just gonna walk until I'm tired. If my leg starts getting, or my knee starts getting sore, I'll stop. If it feels good, I'll keep going. But right now I'm just, 2 or 3 miles, and I'll sit down for 15 or 20 minutes and just rest. And it seems to be working just fine. Yesterday I got full range of motion back, really for the first time. Really just yesterday. It was weird. Just all of a sudden, boom, just like that, came back to normal again. So, yeah, everything's working good. It's a nice day. The woods are completely different now. It's just completely changed since I last was here. You could still see the sun coming through, but now it's pretty dark in here. There's just greenery everywhere. So yeah, it's pretty much different. And it's quiet. The trail is quiet. I've only seen maybe 4 or 5 hikers today, and really only 2 bona fide through hikers. So I think the rest of them were all section hiking or day hiking throughout the people that I've seen today. And I'm like, right now, if you're doing a through hike and you started this late, I mean, they started probably 3 weeks ago. If they started maybe the beginning, excuse me, beginning of May. So they got to be pretty fast, or they got some flip-floppy plans going on as far as completing a through hike, starting down here and hiking north. So yeah, had a great time at Trail Days, y'all. It was a blast. It was great hanging out with Skip and Donna and Katie and Hawk. Just getting back with them and spending some time chatting, talking about our lives and what we've been doing and what we plan to do. It's always great and such a good time. And Skip and Donna takes such good care of their hiker buddies when they get around us, and we're blessed to have them as family and friends for sure. So Skip's probably not too happy that he made the video for quite a bit, but hey, that's the payment for paying for all the meals. You got to be on our videos if you're going to pay for all the meals, Skip. Alrighty, well, I think that's a good update for now. Really haven't had anything to show you other than those laurel bushes flowering. So yeah, right now I'm just going to climb the top of Bluff Mountain and get as close to Max Patch as I can. If I can get there close enough, maybe I can get a sunrise in the morning. If not, then we'll have to skip that, but that's kind of the plan. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, y'all, I'm going to get packed up and get going. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, bye-bye. Well, this is Bluff Mountain. No money shots up here, though. There's a white blaze in front of us, though, so we're on the right track. And I'll tell you what, by the time I got up here, I ran out of gas. Pretty tired. Got about almost 11 miles in today. And whew, that last little bit definitely got me. So get to go downhill for a while. And then another little climb for about 0.8. There's a shelter on top of that mountain. I'm thinking I might hold up there. But let's see how I feel. I'm going to take a couple more breaks on my way. And, yep, just moseying today. As Hawk would put it, I'm just moseying. Just relaxing and enjoying the view of the green tunnel. I got 4 through hikers under my belt today, so they're still out here, just not as many for sure. And a bunch of section hikers. I'm pretty good at telling which ones are the section hikers and which ones are the through hikers. I oftentimes will turn around as they pass by me and see if I can find that tag. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes you can just tell how they're dressed. All right, let's get on down this mountain here. I'm afraid there's not going to be any money shots today. Oh, by the way, this is like a pretty tall mountain. It's like 4,700 feet, almost 5,000 footer. All right, put this away before I fall down, break something, and get back to work. I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Look how green it is. It's dark down here. My knee's performing quite well today, but the downhills seem to be my kryptonite right now. Well, I think probably both up and down. Downhill's kryptonite for my knee, and uphill's just kryptonite for my whole body. So gotta go slow, especially when it gets steep. I need to give those muscles time to get pumped back up and all those tissues to strengthen around the knee again. So, and I expect that's probably gonna take a couple weeks. So I get a week down here, and then I got about, I don't know, maybe 50 miles from Monson to the Bigelows, something like that. So it should be, it's reasonably easy from Monson to the Bigelows. And then that's when the climbing starts. That's when you start having to actually climb mountains in Maine. So that'll give me another 3 or 4 days, I think, of just getting myself back in condition. But reasonably, I feel good. And I'm quite happy about this situation right now. All the pain's gone away, and I'm able to hike again, so it's pretty nice. We'll see what tonight brings in terms of stiffening and other things like that. But so far, things are going real good. I'm enjoying myself today. Looky, looky. We made it out of a green tunnel. Very nice. Ah, look at that. Looks like a little money shot. We back in business. It's pretty much a through the trees money shot though. I'm not sure we could write home to mom about that. Nice one though. Whew. Yeah, I just got done sitting down at Walnut Mountain Shelter. Chatted with Pappy and Love Child. And yeah, we had a great chat. Love Child's a no-bo, so he's number 7 on the list today. And Pappy, he's a former no-bo, hiked in 20 during COVID. He's out for a lash. Both of them real nice fellas. Once again, you know, I talked about this all the other times I've been on a trail, but those conversations that you have with people out here are real neat. Just a lot of fun, just talking about the trail. We all have something in common, so we all have something to talk about, right? And that's really cool when you have that. Man, a lot of raspberries or blackberries. I don't know what they are. I think they're raspberries everywhere. These bears are going to have a field day when they're wrapping up. Pappy said he's seen 6 bears already. So they're out and about. I wonder if I'm going to see any on my trip here. And they said that the Smoky Mountains were pretty busy. Not so much with through hikers, but with you know, section hikers, people going through there. So that's going to be interesting. Plus, I'm going through on Memorial Day weekend, so I know it's going to be busy. Man, look at them all. Just everywhere. Well, I needed that rest. I'm tired today. But I just got to go down And then it's kind of a slow, easy climb up to Roaring Fork shelter. That's where I'm going to try to stay at. But if I get too tired, it's about 4 o'clock now. So if I get too tired, I'm just going to pop off the side of the trail. There's been lots of nice campsites all day today. So I'm just going to pop off the side of the trail maybe and call it a day. But I would like to get to that shelter because that puts me 2 miles within to max patch. So I'm pretty sure I can get up early enough to get that sunrise tomorrow. I've hiked about 13 miles today, and it's about I'm under 5 now. I think it's like 4.5 to that shelter. And it's 4 o'clock. And if I just go slow, take another break, I think I can make it. So, yeah, that was great. That kind of invigorated me, sitting there talking to those fellas. Okay, I'm gonna get back to hiking, put these poles back on the ground so I don't fall down and send myself back home again. All right, I'll be right back. It's just beautiful back here today. This green is just neato Frito, man. Love it. All right, y'all. That's a wrap on day 53. This is Roaring Fork Shelter. Mushroom and I stayed here last year. It was pouring down rain. The shelter was packed. There might have been 10 people in there. And there was a guy sleeping underneath the shelter right down there. He slept down there because there was no more room in the shelter. Of course, I'm not going to sleep in the shelter. I'm going to sleep down here. They got some really nice little tent areas down here. I thought I'd give you a show. There's only one man in the shelter. His name's Malcolm. He's a section hiker. He's doing about 150 miles just north of north of Hot Springs. So that's all there is. And here I am back here in my little nook. Right there. Yeah, my tent looks a little capper-wonky. Maybe I'll have to fix that. All right. So that turned out to be a 17.5-mile day today. I'm like, probably too far. And I'm sure you all are going to say, oh, you're walking too far. You just got done with knee surgery. But my knee felt fine all day today. After sitting and eating dinner, it's a little bit tight, but it feels fine. I'm not painful. It's just a little tight in the muscle around there and the tendon. So I think it's going to be okay. And the hike wasn't too bad. I rested a lot. I probably only walked about 1.5 or 1.6 miles an hour today with all the rest stops that I took. But I will admit that it was a difficult day. I ran out of gas twice. Ran out of gas coming up to the top of Bluff Mountain, and I ran out of gas just before I got to the shelter. In fact, I had to sit down for about 10 minutes when I was only 0.5 from the shelter. I just had enough. So this is definitely going to take me a minute to get my trailness back in order. So yeah, I had a good day today. No big problems, nothing to worry about at all. I really kind of walk slow, steady, and deliberately, trying to make sure I place my foot correctly and make sure that I don't trip or have any other problems. I did slip a little bit one time, and I had to come down hard on that right leg, and that makes it ouchy for a minute. So I'm just really trying not to have any problems like this. And luckily, the trail right here all day today has been well groomed and is a nice trail. I didn't have to jump over any rocks and didn't have a lot of roots and things like that. So did pretty good as far as that goes. So that's a wrap. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get in my tent, get things set up, and go to bed. and get up tomorrow morning. We're only 2 miles away from Max Patch, so I'm gonna try and get up at, I don't know, 5:30. I think the sunrise right now is at 6:30. I don't have any service, so I can't even check the sunrise. So I think it's at 6:30. So I'm gonna get up at about 5 and try to get out of here at 5:30. It should take me about an hour to walk up there, and hopefully I'll get up there just before the sun comes up over the mountains, up at Max Patch. Looking forward to Max Patch. All right, good day today. It feels good to be back out here hiking again. I tell you, I love it out here. So I'm gonna get in bed, get rested up, get recovered, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all take care. Hey, thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot for all your comments and your support. For all of you that went to trail days, it was great meeting y'all. For those of you that weren't, hey, it's okay. I know who you are. I watch you guys. You watch it. You watch me actually, and I look for your comments, and they are very helpful. And yeah, it's just it's cool deal. All right, so I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.